So while we were out, we found bike jail. So bike jail is like when you park illegally, usually they'll just give you like a warning, but every once in a while they'll actually take your bike and they'll put it here and you have to pay usually about yonsen or $40. Sometimes some places are more, then you get your bike back. But a lot of people just never get their bike back and just go ahead and buy a new bike because it's like less embarrassing. So if you park your bike illegally like this, where that sign obviously says no parking, that's how you get your bike taken to bike jail. This bike parked illegally, and you can see how it has a little notice saying that it's illegally parked. And then if they're in a bad mood or if like a car comes by, they'll just pick up all the bikes with these little notices and take them to bike jail. This is cell block B. When I was studying abroad at ICU in Tokyo, a lot of my friends lost their bikes to bike jail, and one of my friends lost 2 bikes but refused to go to bike jail to pay to get their bike back because it was like an hour by train and then you had to take a bus and it was really complicated and he didn't speak Japanese, and so he just like kept parking his bike illegally and kept losing it to bike jail. So like, it was really funny, but none of my friends ended up ever getting their bikes from bike jail and just went ahead and bought a new one. It's like,
I wonder if they do like bike jail auctions every now and then. Hi! Maybe, I guess maybe it's like a police, like the, what is it, confiscated items if they don't get it back after a while. I wonder if they do like auctions.
I think that's actually what does happen to the bikes. Like if they've been bike jail for 6 months or a year, I know at least once a year, maybe twice a year, they auctioned off old bikes. And some of my friends who were studying abroad got those old bikes, and you can enter your name for free, and you can enter each time, and you just get the bike for free.
That's awesome! That's the best way to teach people to get free bikes in Japan.
You just enter your name in the lottery. Yay! The chances of getting it is pretty slim, but it's like free to enter, so why not?
Right.
Yeah.
That is like the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Learn something. So when you study abroad, you should definitely get a bike because Tokyo's freaking huge, and you can maybe get your bike for free from someone who's had their bike stolen. But don't just ever randomly, even if you see a bike unlocked, don't take it, or don't, like if you're getting it from a friend, you need to change the registration over, because police will occasionally stop you and then run the registration, and if your name doesn't match, you can actually get arrested, and it's really dangerous.
Yeah, they're more likely to stop you if you're a foreigner too.
That's true.
Because I don't know if it's more likely, if it technically is like really more likely that foreigners steal bikes,
or like we just don't really know, or maybe
if it's just discrimination. But yeah.
I got in trouble one time for using Ryosuke's bike, and then they like ran it. I was like, no, that's my husband. Like, see, look at my name. Like, yeah. So, oh well. Yeah. Learn something new every day.
Yes, and they might not stop you to check their registration just for like discrimination sometimes. But if you have like a loud bike, or if it looks like you have like a flat tire or something's wrong, sometimes they stop and tell you to like get your bike fixed too. Because that happened to one of my friends when I was studying abroad.
Yeah.
Like his bike was super loud, and the police officer pulled him over, and he was like, "Your bike's like messed up, dude."
Yeah. Oh, and last reason they'll stop you, that bikes have an automatic lock on here, that when you leave your bike, you have to put the key in there or like take it away, that it's an automatic thing. And so if your lock is broken, if you've broken it off for whatever reason, they'll often stop you because they think you broke the lock off and stole the bike.
Oh yeah.
So if you're like me and you lose your keys often and break the lock off, like buy a new lock, otherwise they'll stop you.
Bike facts.
Bike facts.
Subscribe to Bike Facts.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
These are just in limbo. Yeah.